cause things change, but the memories don't. You only need the light when it's running low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow.
2017 Toyota Tundra 5.7 liters V8 CrewMax 4x4 Toyota's second-generation big rig turns 10. Back in 1961, oil geologist Robert Liscomb discovered a large fossil in the Alaskan tundra. A year later Liscomb perished in a rock slide, and his fossil sat in a shell warehouse until the early 1980s, when it was rediscovered and sent off to the United States Geological Survey. There, scientists determined that it was indeed a dinosaur bone, triggering a new rush of exploration. In 2017, a rather large fossil can be found, not frozen below the subsoil of the North Slope but at your local Toyota dealer in the form of the Tundra pickup truck. Paleontology 101. The Tundra had a mild refresh for 2014, but under its steel skin remains an old skeleton. The 2017 model still rides on the same second-generation platform introduced in 2007. Another update is coming for 2018, but an all-new Tundra won't appear until 2019 at the earliest. The one we tested, painted in an osseous Quicksand and then wrapped with $395 paint protection film, was equipped with the optional $2,030 TRD Off-Road package, which includes 18-inch aluminum wheels and Michelin LTX all-terrain rubber, Bilstein dampers, skid plates to protect the engine and fuel tank, and bedside decals. The optional dampers firm up the ride and manage side-to-side motions well, but during interstate excursions, persistent road blemishes will unsettle the ride. However, when blasting down Michigan's washboard and pothole-ridden back roads, we found that the dampers come to life and keep wheel motion in check, absorbing large impacts and keeping the tires connected to the ground by limiting wheel hop. The Tundra's overall ride quality was commendable a decade ago, but in today's full-size truck market, it falls short of the Ford F-150 and the Ram 1500. Although electrically assisted power steering has become common industry-wide, the Tundra still relies on a hydraulic assist system, but to no advantage. The steering lacks on-center feel and requires frequent inputs to maintain a straight path. The light weighting eases the task of low-speed maneuvers, but precise placement of this big rig depends entirely on what your eyes tell you rather than any sensation through the wheel. Under the hood lurks another fossil. Slide the metal key into the ignition slot, push-button start is not available, give it a turn, and Toyota's I-forced 32-valve V8 roars to life. The aluminum 5.7-liter V8 has remained unchanged since its debut in 2007, and the howl of the hydraulically clutched cooling fan provides a reminder of that. This old mill is good for 381 horsepower and 401 pounds-to-foot of torque. Enough to take the 5,858-pound sled from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 6.4 seconds and cover the quarter mile in 15.1 seconds. That matches the all-new Nissan Titan Pro 4X we recently tested, recording the same time to 60, and beats the Titan by 0.1 second in the quarter mile. The Toyota doesn't stack up so well when compared with the best-selling trucks, however. A Chevrolet Silverado with its 420 horsepower 6.2-liter V8 we tested back in 2015 ran to 60 miles per hour in 5.7 seconds and hustled through the quarter mile in 14.3. A Ford F-150 with its previous 365 horsepower 3.5-liter twin-turbocharged V6 performed the tasks in 5.6 and 14.4 seconds. While 8 and even 10-speed transmissions are now expected in the full-size truck market, the Tundra still relies on the 6-speed automatic it has had since day one. But the transmission provides crisp upshifts, and whereas newer multi-speed gearboxes can sometimes stumble while trying to choose among their many ratios during passing maneuvers, the Tundra is quick to downshift into the right gear. To Toyota's credit, while other trucks tout the fuel economy benefits that are supposed to come with their extra gears, the Tundra didn't do much worse than other full-size V8 pickups we've tested recently. To minimize the need for refueling stops, our test truck was equipped with an optional 38-gallon fuel tank. During our 800 miles of testing we averaged 14 miles per gallon, just 1 mile per gallon shy of the EPA combined rating and the same as what we measured in a 2016 Ram Rebel with an 8-speed automatic. On our 200-mile highway fuel economy loop, we saw 17 miles per gallon, right on par with the EPA highway rating, suggesting a potential range of 640 miles of uninterrupted interstate cruising. One annoyance, however, was a premature low fuel warning. The indicator light illuminated with about 9 gallons of fuel left, more than enough to deliver you farther than the 50 miles of remaining range indicated on the trip computer.
Cause things change, but the memories don't. You only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow.